Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Unreachable Gaming here, and as you can see around me, I am back in Roblox because I was thinking what kind of video should I make for my channel, and that's when I came up with Bloxburg. Because if you didn't know, the beginning of my channel was a lot of Roblox and Bloxburg videos, and I even made a touring video of my Victorian mansion. So I was thinking, let's do another tour video. So if you like this video, make sure to like the video and also comment down your opinion. And with that said, let's dive into the tour. Alright, so this is my house and it's called, it's called House Rosso. And when I made this house a few years ago, I came with the house Rosso, meaning in Italian redwood house. So that's why the name is like that. And I built this house because when I was needing for a new roleplay house, I needed a cool kind of family mansion villa, so this is what I came up with. But originally this house was a lot smaller because it had only the middle part of it, as you can see from this image. And later on I built like the side buildings and connected these. So it's like a project which grew over the years rather than one big building from the start, so that's really cool as well. So if you go around here, we come into the front garden of the mansion, and it's a little bit in the autumn vibes, but it's the front garden with a little seating area. You could just chill. So this is a really good house for the role plays, which I obviously had as well. So if you go here, this is where the cars would go. So this is the first garage and the second garage, and here is actually my little cafeteria which I made because at some point I was just obsessed with cafeterias. So I made my little cafe under my house, and it even has bathrooms and toilets. So if we go here, this is like the little display area where you can just order your food, like cupcakes, and this is the kitchen, and here I was making all my food, so it brings good memories. So if we jump over the counter over here, and just over here, we can see this little pathway, and this is literally the spa. Because when I wanted my house, it was like a vacation house going on, so I made it like a Mediterranean vibe with this spa, which you can even sit in. So as you can see, I'm sitting in the spa, and it has a little decor for relaxation, like books and plants. And if we go over here, we come to the swimming pool of the house, and as you can see, it has a seating area. That's a really cool seating area by the beginning, really a bit crowded, but it is functional. And if you go here, this is like the swimming area where you can swim and even have like a little peek in the secret basement of my house. And over here is like another veranda sitting area, and yeah, here we could have some garden parties. Alright, so it's now time to get up the stairs, one floor higher. And this is because my house is built on a hill, and back in the day of Bloxburg, hills were practically just like a big wall, and it had not very much detail, so it looks a little bit off. But we come to the original spot of the house, which is only this area right here. So this area, and this area, and the next part on that, and even the basement was not made into a living space. So if you go inside, you can see I loved symmetrical shapes, because as you can see here, there's like a table with a flower pot, and over here it's exactly the same. So I did like some symmetry. So if you go here, this is like the first living room. So here you can sit directly into the corner of the stairs, and also turn on the TV with a fireplace, a little counter, and these three beautiful arches. And it was a pain for me to make these arch bows because I couldn't get them symmetrical, and I had to do every single one by hand, so I had to scale it, and it was a nightmare, but it worked out. And if we go to the right side, we have this first dining area, and it's a small round table where you can have some small gatherings. And if you go over here, this is the kitchen. And again, I wanted a symmetrical form. So over here we have two sides where you can place cookery. Also, this is the dishwasher, and I don't know why the door is just spamming into it. I don't know. And here we have the plates and the cups and the bowls. And yeah, here's the fridge. And here I was cooking all the foods in all my roleplays, and somehow there's a turkey left out there. Alright, I don't know if that's spoiled or not. But if you go to this side over here, this is my music room. Basically it's a lounge to just relax, play some music, play some beautiful songs, which I think we can play a song. Oh, that's very beautiful. Alright, so if you move on to this side, this is the dining area. This is the area where like bigger gatherings were, and as you can see there's still a lot of food out here. I don't know when I placed it down, but it's probably pretty much spoiled. But again, I liked some structural beams on the ceiling as well for pillars opposed to the doors. I don't know, I took some inspiration from castles, but it gives a really countryside vibe. And again, I was just slumming some colors around, so practically not everything is like realistic how I would it, but I was building what I liked, so it didn't have to be realistic, and that's really cool about Bloxburg. So if we go over here, this is like, I call it the staff room, because it's a little bit hidden away from the rest of the big rooms, and also has some washing area. And if you're probably thinking, why is there a gap from here? I will show you soon. So if you go back out here, that's the basement, but we will go explore that a little bit later. We go first to the left side of the building, and this is the big living room. So this is the big living room. It has green colors and also a random toilet. I don't know what I was thinking, but if you go here, there's a little, I would say, a niche to honor something, I don't know. And this is the office, so this is where I would be sitting. I don't know, maybe, ooh, this house has, this is the, oh, I don't mind that. Alright, so we have the outside cams to see the outside of the house, which is really good view. Again, we have the little, how do I say it, area where you go if you are very naughty. We don't talk about that. So if you go over here, we have another launch raiding area, and also I think a random empty room. Alright, that's great. So this is the second dining area. It's a lot smaller. It's a lot smaller indeed. But I don't know why I was making it. I guess I had some room left, so I wanted to fill it out. And over here is another empty room. Great. Alright, so we're now back at the staircase, and if you go over here, you can see why there was that little secret door, because this leaves a little corner, and if you actually fell down in a roleplay, you couldn't get out, and you had to just ask the owner to carry you out, or just reset yourself. It was a big of a drama, so you could just slip through this gap and get out to the servant's room. So that's really the secret uses of it. But it was after all functional. So if you go to the first floor, we have this beautiful balcony going on with a picnic table. And if we zoom out, it's a really big house again. But also you have this secret door which leads to another balcony, and you can just sit down, even have a barbecue, and just check out the beautiful view of an empty beach with an empty ocean. And if we go back inside, to the right, to here is the bathroom, and this bathroom is the first bathroom I was making at the time, so I have no mirrors. There is probably a roof sticking to the wall. Alright, very realistic. But we have a bathroom, so with some privacy as well, so we can just close it and then you have privacy. And if you go outside to the right, we have some bedrooms, and it's again a small room. It doesn't have too much going on, And I think this room is also, yeah, it's the same. But this room is more luxury because it has an own balcony going on, so that's really cool. And I don't know every room in here, so we could just explore. Ah, it's another bedroom. So I think this was like a duo bedroom, I think. But if we go to the right, we have some big hallway. And I hear, oh, that's this. Oh, this is the baby room. So here's a picture of a roleplay that I have. If there's no picture, then I couldn't find it. But this is like a roleplay that I had, and this was the place to be as a child in a roleplay because you had everything. You could cook, you could play a puzzle, you could play with food, you could do anything you like. So this is the baby room. And if you go to this room over here, oh, this is the parent room. Alright, great. So this is the parent room, and oh, here's the 5 billion trophy. Alright, so Bloxburg got 5 billion people or visitors, and they gave a free trophy, so I placed it here, apparently. And as you can see here, this is the parent room. It's a little bit bigger. It has its own fireplace, an own TV, sitting area, and also, I think, a balcony as well, with sunflowers. Alright. So yeah, this is a private balcony. You have a good view on the front garden. And if you go back inside to this room over here, I don't know where I'm looking at. What's this? Oh, this is a child room. Alright, so this is a child room. It has some toys, some books. Oh, that's a really good song. Alright. Oh, again, so here's a sitting area, and I think this part is the part that I added on later. So that's why there's a weird arch going on. Oh, and if you can see here, oh, this is a photo of the another house that I have with my friend, which is no longer online, sadly. But if you go to this room, yeah, they're practically the same because I was not creative enough to make separate rooms, so I just copied them. And this is another bathroom, which is basically the same as the other one, literally the same as the other one. So if you go up this staircase, I don't know. We have another balcony going on, alright. We have a lot of balconies. And here we have, oh, another bedroom, great. We have not enough bedrooms already. Oh, whoa. Alright, so the roof is again decided to glitch through and have a little peek inside of the building. But these are only bedrooms with a roof sticking to the wall, alright, great. So I think we can now actually now visit the basement of the house, and I think, oh yeah, it was over here. So the basement I built later on, and it's pretty big because I added some rooms. And this is a toilet, which is basically all there is. Just one toilet, no sink, no anything else. No, just a toilet. So that's great. And this is the panda room. Ooh, I remember this. So this was the room where my real friend that I knew from real life, she loved panda, so I wanted to build something special for her. So I built a room with a lot of pandas, and it was really expensive. It costed like 50k or something, and also has an own bathroom, so it's very luxury for a baby room. And if you go over here, this is another bedroom which has a beautiful view of the pool, so you practically have no privacy once again. And if you go to here, it's another living room. I have a lot of living rooms. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was thinking everyone in a house should have his own living room. So, and yeah, I made a lot of living rooms. And if you go around here, this is the playroom, I think. And basically it looks more like a daycare to me. Like, alright, so you have a lot of baby rooms, children rooms, and also this playroom, so it feels like a daycare or something. And also again, you have a view of a very beautiful empty beach. And yeah, this is very cute. And if you open this door, this is where we go step from a bright, sunny baby room into an empty backroom vibe horror game, because this is empty, guys. There's nothing in here. I was planning to make some good, cool rooms out of here, but I just stopped. And what is this? just a wall with something peeking through. Alright, great. So I didn't finish any of this, so it looks very empty. Oh, alright, so there's another toilet room with only a toilet, which is very great. And if you go over here, we come to a secret room, and if you go inside, this is a prison. So if you didn't know, there was a trend going on back in the day where people liked to trap players, and I was thinking, I was role-playing so much at the time, I was thinking, yeah, I would do the same. So I placed this prison down under my basement with a shower with a camera pointing on it, alright? So yeah, children who were naughty were thrown into this basement. Great. And I could just sit over here and watch them suffer. Alright, we go get out of here. Oh, we cannot even get out. No, I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. Wait, how did I make this? Alright, so we're out of it. Alright, so if we go here, oh, good morning, it's a new day, which means it's time for work. No, shut up, I'm not going to work, I'm already doing my work. So if we go here, this was supposed to be another living room, I'm not going to over-explain, but another living room, and a creepy hallway with one sofa in the middle of it. Ooh, so this is a kitchen. I don't know why there's a random kitchen on the ground in my basement, but apparently I loved cooking so much that I needed another kitchen under my house. And if you go here, oh, this is a secret exit. And another, wait, what's this? Ooh, this is, why are there so many chocolates? Oh, I think what is this? This was like a mood station. And if you don't know what a mood station is, it's basically a place where you can just get your moods up, like fun, hygiene, food, energy, because as you can see on this box, it says Pizza Planet, which was the best job available at the time, and you could just pop your little scooter over here and just sit and get your moods up, and that would make that you will earn more money. So that's basically what it is. And if you go to this room over here, it's again empty, and oh, why is this red? Alright, apparently this is red with one chair in it, alright, and I think it's next to the cafeteria, because I see a bag of chips clipping to the wall. But yeah, I think this was everything in my house so far. Alright, I forgot one little thing about this house, because some way or another I liked to place rooms which were practically untouchable, unreachable. So these rooms, I don't know why I made them, but they're practically bedrooms. And if you open these curtains, you have a beautiful view of the entire city and also the entire house. And I made two of these. I don't know why I made them, but apparently I needed even more sleeping rooms in this house. But this was my very chaotic family roleplay house that I made in Bloxburg. I hope you liked this tour of my house and also some backlore behind it. And maybe I will making some other videos of my other builds as well. But please comment down your opinion of this tour and if you found any cool, funny moments. And with that said, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!